Okay. There we go. Right. Right. There we go. So I think we're all good. Everyone can hopefully hear me. Right. There we go. Right. So welcome everyone. We are welcome to Saturday, normal Saturday live we do. Every week we do a Saturday live. Just to have a bit of a chat. Do a bit of digital stuff, have a little bit of a chat and such. Where are we? Right, there we go. Play on charge. Right. There we go. Right, so normal Saturday, Saturday live. I'm using a different program today. I'm using MSHV. Doing a little testing, and see how it is compared to WSJTX. 40 meters is quite busy, which is good. Let me turn that on. The only bad thing about this program is the only bad thing about the program is I have to have it set up a different way on the radio, and because of the way I have to have it set up on the radio is that the cat control for Station Master doesn't work the same way. I think it when I was looking for the problem when I was looking for the problem, it said something about the when I turn on, because I have to turn on packet mode, packet operation. I have to turn that on for it to work with this program. It must be looking for a different type of protocol, because when you turn packet operation on, it must use a certain pin on the cat control cable, which then stops the cat control on Station Master. So as you can see, packet mode is on at the moment, and this you cannot see move at all. So if I turn the packet mode off, the moment I turn packet mode off, this then starts to move, and if I turn it back on where it's there, it then stays there. It doesn't move at all. So I mean, it's a bit of a pain, but you know. So let's do that, shall we? Hello everyone that's joined. So yeah, we're going to use a different program just to see how we go. I have been using it over the last couple of days, and the login part of it, the automatic login or send into Station Master, I'm not sure. Some it will do, and then some it misses, which is the reason why I've opened up this log bit down here for MSHV. These will log here in its own log, like WSJTX does, but it doesn't send it all the time to Station Master. So sometimes, say if I was to use this on today, then at the end of it, I'll export all of that log and then import it into Station Master to see what ones it's missed. Which is a bit of a pain, but well, are we tuned? We are tuned, and we are all. Right, let's find a little spot. What's this? You do it there. That one seems a bit empty. Let's have a little go there, shall we? So the good thing about MSHV is it will, when you get one come through, so if you're doing WSJTX and you do a call and sometimes 2 or 3 come back at once. With MSHV, it puts it basically in a queue. So you can set it off to do what you want it to do, to call out, like it's doing now. In fact, you don't have too much really audio, do you? We'll do that for YouTube and that. And then this one here, you lot. That way, that's better for you. There we go. So we got someone come back. So it will do that one. So say if I was to have another person call me at the same time, that would then put that into a queue. And it would queue the next person up. And then once it finishes this one, it automatically switches over and then starts making a QSO with the next one, which I think is pretty good. But its interface is not brilliant. So 73, and also when you do 73 on WSGTX, it logs it straight away. Whereas this one says the 73, finishes that part of it, and then logs it. So it's a little bit, So now it logged it here, down here. And obviously I've made it so it turns up, darker colour, so I know it's someone that we've worked before. There you go, 73, and away we go. So then we're back out calling CQ again. Now I've been testing this out because I've been doing a lot of stuff for my local club. On the website, don't mind me, I've got little bonbons. On the website, I'm putting in our QSL cards, putting them on the website. So there we go. There's 2 people have called in. HF1Z, I'm now calling, and queued up, I've got SP2 CHA. So once it's finished with this contact, it will automatically go to this one and then do this one. And mine is 73s. I say 73. And it should. But sometimes these don't log. See, that one didn't. It logged in the proper one, but it didn't log in Station Master. So if I go here, we've got 2 in there now. So now it's now searched up the next one because it's now going to do the next one, and off it goes to do the next one. Hear me? Good. Start. Would have been good if I could show it properly, but hey. Oh, I don't think he's heard me, has he? Well, he's heard me, but so basically he's not answered. So we'll clear that, reset the QSO, and clear that, and then we should start calling CQ again. There we go. We'll call CQ again. Now the reason why I've been doing this is, like I said, we've been doing some stuff for the club, and if I this over here, because we are going to grab this, I'll put this over here. Actually, I'll restart that one. Yeah, been doing some stuff for the local club, and what I've been doing is I've been sending this off to do its little thing while I've been here, and I've been scanning in QSL cards. Cam Carl, thank you for the like, thank you. So yeah, I've been scanning in QSL cards. I've been doing this now for nearly 2 weeks because we've got loads, and I've got like another 4 piles roughly like this. Another 4 or 5 piles like this. Sticking them in the computer and loading them up. Where are we? We got it here. So these are all the ones that I've got so far on what I'm doing now at the moment, GX3 SAD. And then we've got like all of these which I've got to be doing. So I've done G3 SAD and G3 SAD portable, G2 HG I've done, and GQ3 SAD. Done that one as well. There was only 3 in that. Thank you for the follow as well. Thank you. So yeah, we got another one in. PE. And near Belgium. Netherlands. Yeah, one good thing about the program is it queues up, which is good. I do like the fact that it can queue. And you can set it in here how many times you want to contact the same person. And it's filtered by call, mode, and band. A queue limit you can set. There we go. Through that one in. Good. You can set a queue limit to how many you want up to a queue to queue the QSOs. You can send a maximum time for each period. So after 3 minutes, if I haven't got a contact after 3 minutes, it stops automatically. DMB Santa, hi, how you doing? Oh, That's a long one. That one is a long one. Some of the comments in the live were filtered. Oh, who's been a naughty boy? Who's been naughty? Yeah, there we go. That one done it. 2,200 miles away. Scan that one in. So yeah, it does it for 3 minutes max. If no one's contacted after 3 minutes, it stops. You can also do distance, so it does the furthest one. Say if you've got 2 or 3 that have called you, it will do the furthest one away first. Delta Oscar 5, Sierra Romeo Charlie. Hi, how you doing? Excuse me. C1. Rep. Charlie Tango 1. Like the GX3 SADs. I've still got all of that to go. And I've already done all of that. So yeah, they take a little while to scan in. Not sure how I could do it, you know, quicker. Not sure. I don't think. What's the thing today? Does anyone know what the conditions are like? Help. Do we have? Oh, actually, hold on. Where are we? Network configuration. We can go on to that. Mr. Chips, what's going on here then? Looks very interesting. This, I'm a licensed amateur radio operator from the UK. And one aspect of the hobby is doing what's known as digital modes. So basically, you use a computer to create digital tones, send them down from the computer to the radio via USB cable. The radio talks via the software to transmit, sends it over the radio waves, and then somebody else's radio picks that up, decodes it all, sends that audio into the computer via USB cable, and then the computer, the program, what they use, whatever program they're using, then decodes it and displays the messages in this bit here, and then you log that contact. So the last one, also this one, is down in Poland. As you can see here, I'm talking now to someone in Poland. Using the computer and digital tones, or sending digital tones over the radio waves and using the computer to decode it. Like pings, to a degree, yeah. It's more, I mean, when you're listening to it, it sounds like old dial-up internet, and each one of them tones is like ones and zeros, and they determine what it needs to be sent. So for instance, we've just done that one. So I was calling CQ, as in I'm wanting someone to come back. They've gone my call sign, their call sign, and their now we got Ireland. So my call sign, their call sign, and a IO number. So mine is India Oscar 91 Victor Victor. And this one's Juliet Oscar 71. So then they go their call sign, my call sign, and then a report. So basically it's the signal report, which is -16. And then I would say my call sign, their call sign, and their report, which is +5 on this one. And then 73, receive received 73, and basically means receive received, end of contact. Thank you for the follow, thank you. Or encryption measure. No, not really. We can't do, with the restrictions from Ofcom, we can't do encrypted messages. So anybody with the program can decrypt the messages. You can, all of these little lines that you see here, they're all amateur radio operators doing exactly the same thing, and I can see them on this, and we're not allowed to send encrypted messages. It's a limitation on our license. So this, you're dialing into space. Yeah, pretty much. It goes up to the ionosphere and kind of bounces down, depending on where, how the conditions are, propagation, depends on what you're doing. So now it's Ukraine. So it was like Poland, Ireland, Ukraine, Germany. So with this program, this one's now talking to Ukraine, but I've got queued up, I've got Germany. So once it's finished talking to this one, the program automatically switches over and then starts talking to the next person. Welcome. I've never seen this being done. There are a few amateur radio operators that do this type of stuff online, on TikTok, on YouTube and such. It's like from the you know, when you get the old uns that do it, when you have the old people that do it, they don't like change to a degree. So some will sit there and go, it's not real radio, you know, you're not, you know, you have to use a computer to do it. Yes, you have to use a computer, but the radio is still doing the transmitting and receiving. I like this. I do this every Saturday. And I'll do like the digital stuff every Saturday, whether it be FTA, FT4, some sort of digital. And I will usually do talking to the followers, etc., and people that come in, because when I do things like contesting, when I'm doing a voice via the microphone, I can't then interact with people on the chat. So I'll do a Saturday one because I get a lot of questions like you know, asking, you know, what am I doing? What is this? You know, find it interesting on what it is. Some people ask, how do you get a license? Some people ask about the, you know, the software that I'm using and things like that. So when I'm doing like a contest or anything, I can, they can never really, I can't interact with the questions very well. But we do a Saturday live because then it's a lot easier to do it. Is this classed as digital radio then? Kind of, no. Yes and no. It's still analog radio to a degree, because you have to use RF in sending and receiving. It is called a digital mode because you use the computer to generate a digital tone that then gets transmitted over the radio waves. Digital radio would require, to a degree, I think digital radio is more software to software via. So we do have. I don't think you can hear me. We do have something called DMR, digital mobile radio, that we can use with our license. I don't know much about DMR because I don't use it. I primarily use RF radio, HF radio, to transmit from 1.8 megahertz to 30 megahertz. My radio will do 1.8 megahertz all the way through to 444 megahertz, I think it is. So 70 centimeters. So yeah, I don't mess around with too much of DMR. Last question. Now you can do as many questions you want. Can you send audio using this method or just messages? Basically, using this method, it's just messages. And it's a certain type of messaging. Now, we do have a different one called RTTY, RTTY and PSK63, where that's more, you could type in a message and then send it. So you could go, hi Dave, how are you doing? How are the kids, kind of thing, in that message, and you could send that message out. So like talking to a person, but via digital tones. And then with that, the computer would, the radio would hear it, send it through to the computer, and the computer would decode it, and you would see it like a text message on the computer. Charlie, Mike 7 Whiskey Charlie X-ray. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, I don't really mess around much with DMR. I don't know much about DMR. But I don't mess around with 2 meters, 70 centimeters. I've got a little somewhere. But I'm primarily just HF. I do a lot of contesting. Yes, I'm good, thank you very much. You like using CB? Yes, I did. I use CB. A lot of radio amateurs grew up on the CB scene and then went to amateur radio. I first started my radio journey, so to speak, when I was 13. Being 30 years ago. Yeah, I had a little CB radio then. I had a little Uniden 200, little legal CB radio. It come off of an old lady my mum used to care for, and it come off of her. She never used it anymore, and it come from her. So then after that, I ended up getting a Superstar 120, and then a little while after that, in 2007, I did my M3, my foundation, and had a Yaesu FT840, and then after that, I got rid of that one, and then got another Yaesu FT840. I got a little radio for the car, and then we've progressed up further from that. No, no, I'm not ready for Christmas. Andy, how you doing, mate? You can do all that on FT8 call. Oh, can you? I didn't know that. FT8 call you can do that on. So you can do messaging and such on FT8 call. I didn't know about that. That'll be something I'd have to have a look at. No, well, I think I'm done. I am done, but I'm not ready for Christmas. I'm never ready for. Charlie, thank you for the share. Thank you very much. Yeah, 19 a Roger. Yeah, yeah. God, I remember when I was 13 doing that. I'm all organised and done for the year. God, yeah, I'm never organised. I'm not an In fact, I don't. I'm as my wife says, I'm a Grinch. I'm a Grinch, and I should enjoy it more. I mean, I should really enjoy it more. I've got kids, so, but I don't. I'm a very simple man. Give me a bacon sarnie, and yeah, I'm a simple man. Apart from yeah, roast. Like you gotta have a roast. I don't care whether it's Christmas or whatever, but you have a roast on Sunday. Gotta have a roast. No, you have to secretly hate Christmas. You have to look like you hate it, but really you don't. You don't. How long does it take to send and receive a message? Pretty much instant. It takes so it's in total from start to finish. I would say it's 30. What are we? 30. So 15, 15, 15. About 45 seconds. So 15 first. Is your first bit. Then you get the receive back, which is 15, and then you can sit there and 73 it, which is 15, and pretty much done. It's all done less than a minute. Oh, was it 12? I thought it was 12, 10. Oh no, so encoding decode as well. Actually, it'd tell you on here, wouldn't it? Hold on. We go from the next one. Is it 12 seconds, is it? I thought it was 15 on and 15 off. People in. Yeah, I don't like people in. I don't like people in. I have to do it. I will do it, but I don't like people in. Because I can't say it really, but like most people are not nice. That's what I'm going to say. I won't say the word that I want to say, but begins with a third letter in the alphabet. Scrooge who hated it. Oh, it is, yeah. Scrooge hated it. What's the furthest distance you have seen with FT8? I've done China. I've done China with FT8. My furthest contact on SSB, so voice, was South Korea, which I thought was pretty good. The audio makes it quite creepy. Yeah, the audio's not brilliant, which is why a lot of the time I have it turned quite down. I have it turned down all the way. On the YouTube side of it, the audio goes like disappears as I talk, so you can hear me more than the audio. You can't really do that on so much on the TikTok one because you have to use TikTok Studio, but it's not as good as the other programs. Imagine if you received a real message or for a distress. You can do. I don't think they use, but many people use. In fact, I've never heard of anyone using a distress for FT8, but I would assume you could. Distress is a distress, I suppose. That one didn't. Radio. I have got the Kenwood TS2000. And hoping within the next couple of weeks, I'm hoping it will either be just before Christmas or just after Christmas. We should be going out and getting a new radio. So there will be more videos and unboxing and such. Yeah, I can't wait for that. That's weird because this has been going for a while and it says I've only done 8, but it hasn't. So this is the problem I've got with this program. MSHV doesn't always send my contacts to Station Master. So if we go to the log, I've actually done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But it doesn't always send the contacts to it, but it says I've only done 8. So 3 of the contacts it hasn't sent through, which is a bit of a... Get the old bonbons out. Love a bonbon. Don't like the hard ones. Have a nice soft bonbon. I'm through. I was supposed to be doing other things as well while I'm here. For my local club, I'm doing their website for the local club. Strawberry ones, that's it. Strawberry bonbon. You got to have strawberry bonbon. Yeah, for the local club. My local club, I'm doing the website, and I've got all their QSL cards that they've gathered over the years, and I'm putting them on the website. And things like this. I'm scanning them in the computer, and then sticking them on the website. But I've got loads and loads and loads to do, and I've been doing it so far for the last week and a bit. Which is the reason why I've been trying out this program. Because like the automated part of it, pretty good. I like the fact that you can queue the QSOs up. To a degree, I'm keeping an eye on the website. I'm like redesigning. I'm not a web developer. It's done by WordPress. So I'm trying to sort it out, get rid of old information, make it more up to date, make it look a bit better, things like that. Yeah, it's done by WordPress. Do you know anything about Radtel 950 Pro? What's that? No, I've never heard of that. Where's me? Oh, what is this? This looks like a... Oh, GP APRS. It's a Bluetooth thing. No, I don't know anything about that. That's not really like a digital... Yeah, APRS, DMR. I don't know anything about them. I'm more HF. DK1. Check. Did that? Oh, I did, okay. And we're back out again. Oh. Yeah, so I've been sorting out like the club's website. You go SADARS, SADARS, Stevenage Amateur Radio Society. That's cool. One of the QSL cards is Hotel Alpha 5 Kilo Fox Victor. 2003. All right, look at this. Mum Radio Club. That's cool, I like that. Hotel Alpha 5 Kilo Fox Victor. That's gone a bit quiet. 7300 Mark II. Yes, I've seen a lot of videos already. Everyone bought one and decided to do a video on it, which is good. It does look really nice. It does. If I wasn't going to get the radio I want to get, then I think I would have done a 7300 Mark II. Yeah. I would expect though now that a lot of people will be getting rid of their Mark Ones. That's what I would say. Thank you. Yeah, the Mark Ones will be a very good price now, I think. When people are starting to throw them in, it'll be a pretty good price to... I mean, they were a really good price already. Before the Mark Ones, they were a really good price anyway. And really good radio. I mean, a lot of people won't get rid of the Mark 1 for the Mark 2 just because the Mark 1 is still very good, a very good radio. I mean, it's got to be... I can't remember how old it is now. It's a little... It's not majorly old, but still very, very relevant today. I've got an end-fed half wave, a shortened end-fed half wave from UK antennas. The transformer is about 8 meters above ground. It's on a one of them aluminium extendable poles from like Moonraker, things like that. And it goes up about 8 meters, 9 meters, and then travels all the way to the front of the house where I am. It droops down to about 5 meters, and then slants down to about a meter off the ground. Scott, thank you. Oh, gifts, Mr. Chips. Sorry, thank you. I didn't even see that. Thank you for the gifts. Yeah, I didn't even see that. Nearly kicking out. Nearly kicking out all my plugs. What we're doing? We're doing about 70 watt. I don't even know what's the condition, actually. There's me. That. That. K index is 2. Okay. Still learning the program. Still learning bits and pieces. Well, we got that. That one's auto flatten display. It's a bit like it's really, yeah. Jax, how you doing, mate? And JX 6564. Where are we? Scheduled for my D2F on 21st of December. Oh, nice. Do you feel confident? Oh, I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't worry. Like the for my fall, when I did my fall with bath-based distance learning, he made me feel a lot better, or confidence-wise. Because he said, like, because I said, you know, I was more worried about the maths because my maths is not brilliant, and I know that there was a lot of maths involved, so I was worried about not passing because of the maths. And the way he put it to me was, even if I failed every single maths question but got every other thing right, I would pass. And I must have, because I passed. So, like, it made me feel a lot better to sit there and go, well, okay, so I don't have to be this major big mathematician to be able to pass the full. All of 15 minutes maybe to get the tech in general. Yeah. Oh, nice. We passed the US exam. No issues. Oh, good, good. My issue is I can't remember how to use the scientific... Oh, no, yeah, I could never. Yeah. I could never remember the... I did have one in here. I think the kids have nicked mine. Yeah, I think the kids have nicked mine. The formulas log. Yeah, I couldn't get all of that. There you go. I just showed. I didn't know. Wasn't paying attention. After 3 minutes it stopped. So I can only hope if they come up. There we go. So now come up. I'll remember because I've been doing a ton of them. Yeah, I mean, what I did for mine was, even though they wasn't the questions, something similar would have come up, and it did. It did come up. Something similar did come up. But I did. I downloaded an app on the phone. That was for, you know, doing like mock exams, and even though they were old exams and they weren't up to date, they weren't even the right syllabus. I still did it because some of the questions would still come up. I remember one question did come up, and I kind of went, "Oh, I remember that," because I'd done these old mock exams over and over and over again just to get like muscle memory, just to get something in there, and it must have worked. So. Trying to memorize all the steps and stuff. I haven't done this in over half a century, yeah. I've gone through all foundation, intermediate and full, and the direct to full mocks. How did you do on them? I would imagine like the intermediate and the foundation ones, you would have quite easily done them. But the questions at times were like, okay, what is it you want? This or that? Because it could be both. Yeah, that's like they do get you sometimes where you think, well, it could be this, but it could also be this, and I think you um no, not double. I'm thinking of the word. I'm thinking of the word I want. Like you kind of double check yourself and then kind of think whether it is going to work or not. Mike 7, Papa X-Ray Zulu. Hi, how you doing, mate? More trying to remember and get services right of where I could see a certain. Yeah. So it says here that we've done 12. Now that's not right. We have done 2, 3, 16. Oh, I don't even know. Why did I don't even know why I looked, because it tells me there. Because let's be pretty good. Once done, we aren't going to be using pen and pencil paper. Yeah, that's, I mean, yeah. I've done a couple of videos a little while ago when I was doing one of the videos I did was, I think it was choke, some sort of choke. And someone on there said, you know, oh, this, and this, and this, and this. It was in the full, you know, if you'd have, you know, when you'd have done it. But yeah, you know, there was many things in the full license that you know, many people don't even remember. We will sit down and chat GPT. Yeah, I mean, I do it. I I also like doing Minecraft. I also like playing Minecraft and making mod packs. And with that, I will still use things like Google AI to figure out something that's gone wrong. So we all use other things. I have a 4 antenna install, self-guided one side, and full grounding, lighting protection. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I've had it many times where I've asked it one thing, and it said do it, and I've done it. And it's like, no, that didn't work. I've got I need to put up. Where did I put it? Oh, here. I've got a DX Commander. I've got to put up, and I won't be doing that yet. I need to. My dog's been out in the garden, so I've got to clear some garden up, and then start putting up. I need to buy some cable as well. I need to buy some wire. Yeah, didn't he just? I need to buy some cable or radials. all of the other stuff's all done, but I need to buy some more radials, and then I can take down my. Cause I've got a Hustler, the 6-band vertical, but it's like here in front of me. I'm in a shed in the garden, and it's literally the other side of my shed wall. So I can't use certain bands with it because it just causes too much hassle inside the shack. Too close. So, like, I could have just moved it into the middle of the garden, but then it means digging digging a hole, putting another pole in the ground, and then sending out the radials in. And I thought, well, rather than do that, I'll just buy the DX Commander. I bought a second-hand DX Commander off of someone from the club. Got it really cheap. And I thought, we'd just use a DX Commander because it would be easy just to put up and down, all the time. Yeah. Yeah. I need to buy a DX Commander, telescopic pole for an inverted V-dipole setup. Oh, yeah, you can do, yeah. I used to have one years ago. I used to have my NFED stuck in a inverted V configuration with the DX Commander, and I left it up one night, and it got a bit heavy on the winds, and it snapped it. And he's so good that I messaged him about it, and he said, yeah, buy this and we'll send you out a new pole. I was like, oh, brilliant. So yeah, I've done that instead. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, they're really good. Uh, yeah, it can, yeah. I still want a tower. Yeah, I do. I still want a tower. Yeah, that's all I'm missing. I am missing the plot of land to stick it on. That won't cause any issues, and some money. Which is good because like, I see Callum. He put up a new video the other day, that he's changing all the hoisting rope. And like the way he's done his mast is really good. Mine's kind of done the same, but my mast is attached to the wall, and it uses the scaffolding swivel brackets. I've got two of them. So one is at the bottom where it can swivel, and then the other one is a little bit further up, so it kind of grips and holds the pole vertical. And then I've got like a bit of rope so we can hoist it up and down, so we can swivel it up and down. And the other day I need to change that because I've only got rope. It will hold quite a bit of weight, but over the years it's caused weathering, and I was pulling it down about a month or so ago, and I was halfway down with it, and it went snap and just absolutely just hung down, hit the deck, and I was like, oh no, I think I've busted that. I'll be playing with those US stations later this week. Remote into them. I need to see what's left after Christmas. Yeah. Oh yeah. But eventually I'll have to kick the kids out. I have to kick the kids out and use their room. I was 73 in. I'm going to log it properly. It did log it. No, it didn't log it. So is this login part? Is it just? I think it just logged this one here. Oh, it did. That's weird. That says like it's Moscow here, but on this one it come down here. That's really weird. Uh, is it Silcom? What's that? Mast and antennas, galvanizing fuel and telescopic. Right. What's Oh, I can't remember the mast. There's a mast. It's like a square block mast that basically attaches to the wall. I think I might get one of them because that can be attached to my wall in the space that I've got. It can be lowered down into the space I've got as well, which will be good. I can't remember. It's like a box section type mast. Oh, do they? Mm. How do I copy it? Copy that. Oh, there we go. We can do that. There we go. There we go. Right, I can do that. So let me have a. Maybe that. No. €100,000 shipping included. Oh, okay. Have you got a website for it? I can't find it. SILCOM. I've tried that. SILKOM. Wonder if you can send. Can you send? I don't even know if I've got it set that you can send one. Right, yeah. Thought it'd do that. Give me a minute. I think I need to. Right, give us a second. I just need to go and I need a wee. Well, we've only been on an hour. Have a look, shall we? I'll stop this a second. Yeah. I should have a bucket in here. Okay, they did it. Right, so hold on. If we go back in a second, hold on. Let me just notepad. Back in 2 minutes. Oh, right. No, don't save it. We don't want to save that. Right, where are we? Did I? That one can go there. Right. Clear that. We'll go to a new bit. Let's. Yeah, there. You do that. Dave, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Should we go on? That will come on the next one. Excuse me. Is that on? There we go. Excuse me. Didn't check that. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. Now I've done. Right. James Mike 7 Oscar Juliet Mike here. Only recently got into FTA over the past couple of weeks and loving it. All the best. Nice. Good. I like FTA. Excuse me. I do like FTA. I do FT8 mainly. I do like FT4 for the data contests, or I do FT8 on the Saturday. We'll always do FT8 on a Saturday because I find it easier to do. Still play around with radio and talk to you know, the followers, etc., and I'll answer questions. Now I've done what we've done, an hour and 20 minutes doing it via this. So I'm gonna stop that. I'm gonna turn that back on. Hit that. And then we're gonna go, yeah. First, I need to get that back. View log. Menu. ADIF. Desktop. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Now we've had a few, like, as you can see, like here, but we've had a few that did not import. So if we import them here, yes. So there we go. We had a few that didn't import. Where's my map? There it is. WSGTX. And then okay, that's all working now. So I'm going to do that. And then enable. I'm going to go JT alert. I want to know if one's helping out or one's doing better than the other. Grid tracker. Get rid of that because we don't need that on. We'll go here. Someone's turned up here. Right on me. So I'm being heard in US. Oh, and down in Australia we're being heard. That's it. There we go. See now, this should straight away send everything. What is our configuration? Because it should then give us straight away logged. Now I did that log. Poland, that's it. SP50. And the only thing is, WSJTX does not have an auto, so it carries on. You have to push it. Settings, I don't think it does anyway. Behavior. $90. Yeah, it doesn't give you anything to TX. Reporting. So we're doing 2237 and 333. Oh, yeah, because that's, I know why. Because that then reports to that, and then that then reports to that, and then that reports to. So we want this one. Yeah, so it's 2239 it broadcasts on. Excuse me. Two, 9 is this one. I receive contacts from I think you've heard me. Someone's here. Okay. Excuse me. $49 spots. Ah, there we go. Thank you. Yeah, it's a shame that this doesn't have like an auto TX type thing. Or, not an auto TX, queuing. Yeah, queuing it. Same as the other one. Which would be pretty cool. We open up the other one. It's not gonna. I think I'm gonna have to stop that. Uh, I wonder if we do that, that will do the same. And still doing network disconnected. What do we reckon? Do we reckon if we 127.0.0.1, we do that, maybe that would send it through better. Now spots are mainly, where's that Canary Island? I wonder, why does MSHV not work without packet operation turned on? There's loads on. One from here, shall we? $862 miles. That's that is the A6 DK1. A6 DK1, that's right, yep. So WSJTX sends it through automatically. Getting lower and lower. There we go. Excuse me. So this does it. I want to have a look. Option, interface, connected on rig control, network, connect. I wonder if we do this, whether that lot comes back better. Like that. Yeah, that doesn't do it without packet operation. And then she worked. So we've got in network. Connected that. And maybe it was because it was said under localhost. Whether that makes any difference or not, I don't actually know. Turn filters on. Well, push the wrong button. I don't want to go to 80 was a bit high on the tune for some reason. Excuse me. Excuse me. I would dare say we could use this program along with the others as well. That work. These are just UPs. Why is it disconnecting? Yeah, it's disconnecting. Why is it disconnecting? Where is it? Rusty. That's the X. Map. They're all pin. Receive, then should give me a new pin here. Logs. Yes, it did. Okay. Back out. Okay, right. So did I sort that bit out? I think the main thing I need to sort out is like cat control or okay, via DTR. Not cat control, sorry. I need to sort out the audio side, I think it, because it won't send out an audio tone unless it's on packet. Whereas WSJTX sends it out normally. If I don't turn on packet, it sends the audio to the signal link and that's it. It doesn't send signaling, it doesn't send the audio from the signal to the radio on WSJTX. It does. A bit weird. I think it's just the program, how the program works. Because it's not interface. Sound. Yeah, I think it's got to do with this. Or it's the actual radio for some reason. 2. I don't know what the decode FT threads are for. Oh, there we go. Right, so we've got another one. See if that logs properly. Hopefully we've sorted out the logging issue. Yeah, I don't know why it does this. Ah, there we go. Right, so on the over of this, it should then log. And on the work map, we should have our second pin. And now, there we go, second pin. Right, so we should then, yep. Where are we? There we are. Clear messages. Right. I will sort this out at one point. I'm not sure, like I said, it may be just how it's set up. It still does it. Yeah, because I use the hamlib grid control for the and if I turn on packet operation on the radio, it stops grid control. So I don't know if there's an option to stop that happening. Do I? I wonder. Is it looking for? Wait for that to decode. I think right. If I turn that off, we get that control back. Now I wonder if I have to be on that. Does that send that through or? That's different. Yeah, that's different. That's not doing what I want it to do. It's definitely not FSK. Yeah. And it could be just the radio, how it's connected. I think don't this use the same. Nope. Nope. Time sync. Warm if log before. Turn auto comments off. Auto log settings. Satellite comment. Not that. Manually add tools. You by double clicking. Nope. Band switcher. View astronomical data. What's that? Okay. That's weird. Okay. Auto reply to the most distant FT. What is three-stage decoding? Excuse me. We don't need to know about the my mode. Yeah, we don't need to know about them, do we? No. there's a lot of people on here, but no one's really answering. I wonder if we could send off. Where is it? Yellow. Ah, okay, so it only works for cancel. Only works for WSJT. Wonder if there's some sort of thing for that. That one should be the third pin. Works. There we go. Right. Hopefully, if this is done right, should now. And it did. Right, I think now that that's working properly now. I can safely say. Yeah. Fine. Yeah. Right, well, I think, let me stop that there. Make sure no one comes back. I am going to go and have something to eat. And no one come up. Good. So I'm going to go and have something to eat. Is do that. Is that one. Right, so yeah, I'm going to go and have something to eat now. We have got on the dog and bone. Monday. Monday is the FT4 RSGB FT4 data contest, and it's our last one before Christmas and New Year, and then we don't have another one until 7th of January. So is that the dog? Maybe that might have been the dog. So yeah, we're gonna we'll be back doing a live on Monday, where we'll do the RSGB FT4 data contest, and then we're not back again for that another one till after the New Year. We will do some other lives throughout the year. Like I said, hopefully in a couple of weeks should have a new radio, so we'll do some videos on that. I even do a live to unbox it all, get have a look and whatnot. And yeah, we'll do some lives over the week. So thank you for everyone that's been watching. Thank you everyone that's joined. Thank you for the gifts and the likes. Thank you very much. If you haven't done already, follow me on the TikTok, on the YouTube and Facebook. If you go onto Facebook and you type in M0KNM Amateur Radio, the Facebook will come up. Please follow along there. We put certain videos on there, times when we're up and such. So please go follow through there to make it more known to when I go live. So thank you for everyone that's watching, and we'll see everyone again on Monday. Bye for now.